Which way do I go? Oh, this way, I think. And then up the ladder, right? Right. And then this way. Ah, good. It is still all non-electrified. That's good. I was worried. Let's run away from these. Thank you. I swear, if this doesn't work, or even if it does work, I will still cry because... Oh my god. Apparently, I was just too close. It's broken. The emergency door should be usable now. I should have really walked it before I left. I can't believe that. Oh. Well. Oh. Oops, things are happening. Anyone can come this far? I really can't remember the voice. Whatever. Now comes the hard part. The desert of death. Marvelous. Sounds just like the place I want to be. A land of ever-changing sands. Where nothing lives and from which no one returns. It's like the people making this game was like, oh, this game hasn't been more, like, it hasn't been difficult enough already. Let's add something more irritating. Yay, I'm not saying that without even doing it. Maybe it's wonderful. Maybe it's a marvelous place. Maybe it will be my favorite place in the game, we'll see. Where nothing lives and from which no one returns. Marvelous. That's what everyone said about crossing the ocean. I get the feeling that God wants to be left alone. I don't know anything about that, but I do know the goddess lives beyond the desert. You must cross the desert. I'll tell you how to survive long enough to get there. Ask me anything. Great. What do you want to know about? Apparently this one. Everything. Walking in the desert. This is very important. Listen carefully. Oh, okay, about time. Naturally, as you move through the desert, time passes. One day is 24 hours, a 12-hour day and a 12-hour night. Right. You can keep track of time by counting your steps. You'll walk about 40 steps in an hour. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is this really necessary to remember? Since you'll only waste energy moving during the day, you should move at night when it's cooler. Okay. Anything else you want to know? You can find your way in the desert by looking at the stars. Okay. Oh, that's actually quite pretty. This is the North Star. It always appears in the north and never moves. If you follow it, you're headed due north. How is that different to the other one? It looks the same. It looks the same. This one's the false North Star. It sometimes appears at different heights depending on the day. Oh, okay. It can fool you. Be careful not to mix it up with the real North Star. And this one is the Evening Star. It always appears in the west, but not always at the same height and in the same place. If you're in the center of the desert, it'll be due west. Jesus Christ. If you lose track of where you are in the desert, you're done for. Make sure you keep your eyes on the stars. One thing you need to be careful about is after breaking camp or a battle, make sure you check what direction you're facing. If you forget, you could end up in a lot of trouble. Anything else you want to know? Oh, for God's sake. Okay. Leaving the desert. Here's how to get out of the desert. First follow... I gave him such an obnoxious voice, whatever. First follow the North Star to the north. Then, when you can see the evening star, directly to the west, head east. What? Keep going east until you can no longer see the evening star, and then head north again after walking north for 3 nights. Also, after walking north 3 nights or so, you should be able to see the oasis. I'll write this down for you so you can look it up later. Oh, thank God. Anything else you want to know? It's enough for now. Alright then, I'll be waiting here. If you get in trouble, come back anytime. What do you want to know about? As you walk in the desert, your body will slowly lose water, and your throat will become dry every so often. You mean you'll get thirsty? I mean, you couldn't have just said that. If you don't drink any water and keep walking longer than 30 minutes when this happens, you run the risk of permanently damaging your body. Thank you. Just so you know, 30 minutes is about 20 steps or so. Anything else you want to know about? You should spend about 12 hours or so camping, so if you camp at daybreak, it'll be night when you start walking again. If you camp at dusk when you break camp, it'll be morning. Anything else you want to know about? Go ahead, take this rakda with you. If you get lost in the desert, use the rakda. It'll bring you back here without fail. Anything else you want to know about? The people of Dragnir believe that you're going to strike down the goddess, put an end to her madness. Me, I don't care what happens. I've harbored no hatred for anyone. Do whatever you think is best. Anything else you want to know about? No, please go away. Alright then, I'll be waiting here. If you get in trouble, come back anytime. I've no idea what that accent is supposed to be. Now I'm talking like him. Oh God. The rakda is your best friend in the desert. If you get lost, you can use him to get back here. What do you want to do? I don't even know. I guess I'll save. Or something. And I'll see you next time on Let's Play Breath of Fire 3 Blind. And maybe I'll stop talking like that. Maybe not. Maybe I talk like this for the rest of the Let's Play. That would be interesting. It's like Australian mixed with New Zealand mixed with British. Like 5 different British accents. Plus obnoxious man.